Welcome back to Homestead Aquarius, part of my Days Till Spring challenge. Today is 22 days left till spring. I've been in the greenhouse today doing a few things. We've had another day where Mother Nature's seen fit to drop us some much needed rain. Hopefully we can hold on to enough of it when we get to that hot, dry summer. The ground won't be so dry. It'll be ready to go. What I've done today, I hope you enjoyed that little time lapse. A little bit of little cayenne, and little black pepper, little cayenne, little black pepper, and a little turmeric. And I grow turmeric here in my greenhouse. It's been a few years now I've grown turmeric. This year, I've got a pot of it left, and it's gone dormant. I haven't opened it up yet to see what all's in there. I'm going to do that today and show you a little bit about turmeric. What I'm also going to do is show you an update to what you're about to see. A while back, I found some turmeric roots that I bought and was going to plant those and forgot about them. We make mistakes, so you're going to see that in just a minute or so. But turmeric and black pepper, cayenne, ginger, so many spices have very, very healthy effects on our body when we eat them. And lots of people love to grow them. I do. And there can be nothing better, again, than you can do to grow your own food, no matter what it is, and have fun doing it and give yourself some healthy food. So I won't spend a whole lot of time with that. But, this has got me kind of curious. It's got me really curious. I love all of these things. And what I'm going to do is I've got to clean up in here, right? So what I'm going to do is put a little more of this honey here. Smear it all over there. There we go. All right, this was fun for me. It's like I'm a kid again, playing with finger paints. And that kind of brings me up to a point that I want to make to everybody. We've got a lot of craziness in all of our lives, and I had a friend. I'm from the '80s, and way back in the '80s, I had a friend of mine named Ferris, and one day he made a video. He took a day off of normal kid life back in the '80s, and he made a video of it. And in that video, he said a very wise thing. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't slow down once in a while, you could miss something. That's paraphrasing him a little bit. But if you haven't seen that historical document in a video, you should go check it out. I think you can find it based on the clues that I've gave you. But I'm kind of hungry. I actually haven't had anything to eat today. And I've got a handy applicator here, a handy little tool to start cleaning up things with. So I can't really get y'all in this shot here. I'm fixing to get this on here and get rid of a little bit of this. I've got turmeric, ginger, and black pepper in there, all wonderful things to eat. Let's just soak up a little bit of that goodness there. Now, y'all say a prayer, because I'm fixing to taste this. I love it. Oh, yeah. Yep. I'm feeling healthier already. While I get this cleaned up and go from kitchen mode into greenhouse mode, I'm going to let y'all watch that video. So, I like to have a little fun with what I do. I'm going to save that over. Pardon me, I'm talking on my mouth full. And another reminder, besides the having fun, is you save yourself some money by growing your own food, or even spices, whatever you can do. Growing my own food is really going to save me some money. Yep, already has. So anyhow, y'all check out that video that I made. It was back in January 24th. So what today is what is it? Like the 27th. So it's almost a month old. So that's what you'll be seeing in a minute. Thanks for watching. Or rather, stick with me and I'll show you the rest of it. Bye. Hi, folks. Welcome back here to Homestead Aquarius. Out here in the greenhouse today. A couple of months ago, maybe 3 months ago, I bought some turmeric, and I think I've got some ginger in there as well. And I didn't do anything with it immediately, and I set it aside, and then somehow I forgot about it. So it didn't forget that it wanted to live, and it sat there and went ahead and started sprouting. As y'all know, some of y'all have dealt with this before, it'll sit there and sprout on its own. Life wants to keep going. And so I found that bag, and it was full of sprouted roots, or sprouted tubers, and I says, oh my goodness, I done made a oops. So now we got this sitting in a bath, getting it rehydrated. Look at that. Each one of these little nodules will come up and form a turmeric plant. A lot like, it looks like turmeric and ginger, and a lot of the Jerusalem artichokes, anything that's got these knotty rhizomes on here. Each one of these can be broken off and planted, and you'll have a plant growing from that. But right now, they're going to sit in this bath and get rehydrated and see what kind of life they've got left in them. These right here, I think this is ginger, and it may be too far gone. It's pretty well dried out, but these are surprising. They will plump back up and be ready to go before you know it. But anyhow, we all make mistakes. We have oops in our lives. I'm just glad that I've caught these before they've had a chance to go too far. I would have been sad about that. I've already got some ginger and turmeric in here, but I need to get some more started. And here we are, getting close to the end of January, getting them going here in the greenhouse. We'll give them a little boost. Up here in north central Alabama, we got a little colder temperatures than they do anywhere down south Alabama. But we're going to give these a good head start. But anyhow, you're going to make mistakes, and that's just part of all of the things that we do. We make mistakes and we learn. So y'all have a great day, and get out there and grow something. Spring is only 55 days away. What are y'all doing to get ready for it? See you later. All right. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed me bringing you up to speed with that previous video there. What I've got here spread out is, or rather are, all the plants that came up, except for one or two that I don't think is going to make it. Some of these might not even, but they've all given me the hope that each of these little turmeric tubers is going to come out and make a new turmeric plant for me. Look at there. Let me get you right in here. All right, see that? See that? Right there. I'm gonna try to. There we go. Big old finger in there. A little green sprout coming up there. This one, not too sure about. or that one. They're giving me a little bit of hope, some of these, that any day now they're going to sprout up a little green shoot, and I'm going to give them all the time that they need to do that. Got plenty of time for spring and warmer temperatures or summer. Turmeric is a tropical plant, and it loves the heat and the humidity. And it's been a challenge for me every year to do something to make sure that they're happy through the winter. And I can't keep them growing all year long except for this year. Now that I've had the greenhouse, and this is a good time to let you know that I am not sponsored by any containers that you see in this video. None whatsoever. But I make use of everything. Once I get done with a container, and I don't buy too much of this, you'll see bottled water, and that has a specific purpose. Whenever I bought it, I don't do a whole lot of buying of the stuff. Now coffee, I do go through a lot of that. But everything here is what you saw in that tub, and it's all doing pretty well. I would say those tortured tubers that I found and have forgotten about and found, I'd say that out of all the little ones that I broke apart, cut up, I'd say probably a 90% ratio, somewhere around in there, of those are going to survive and make new plants. So one thing to reiterate on a fact is that I'm doing this. You folks can grow your own food too. Turmeric needs the warmest temperatures you can get them within reason, and humidity and light through the winter. You need to duplicate equatorial conditions almost. Whenever it goes down into the 60s, it starts going dormant. And that's what's happened with my big pot over here. In the greenhouse, I have different climate zones, microclimates within here. Down toward the bottom, it's colder, of course, and up toward the top, it's hotter. I keep one half of my greenhouse hot, within reason with the electric company. And so I can't really help right now that my plants go dormant. My equatorial zone tropical plants go dormant. I mean, 60s, when you're in the 60s, you know, that's going to go dormant, and I can't just run the electric bill up just for that. But as you see, or as you'll see in a minute, this pot is dormant, but these are not. These are higher up in the greenhouse, and they get to hold on to that heat. So I showed you this. This is the update. Running out of daylight here to film this. I've gotten a little backup brooder lamp here, you know, providing some light. So let me get this cleaned up, and we'll do a reveal of this pot. This pot of turmeric did not have a whole year to grow. I didn't get that in the pot and growing good until sometime in the middle of summer. In the middle of summer, I'd say. Anyhow, bear with me a minute while I clean this up, make some more room in here. This is a 8 by 16 greenhouse roughly, the design, and I'm out of room in here. So more in a minute. Okay, I've got everything back into somewhat of a greenhouse mode here, and you can see the pot here. This pot of turmeric or however you want to say it. I've heard it said so many ways. This is, like I said, this was started in summer, so it didn't have a full year, and it went in here, and best I tried to keep it going, it finally went dormant. I have not dumped this out yet, so you guys get to see what I'm going to see as I see it. Well, kind of not, since I'm recording this now and uploading it for today, or for later this evening. But you know what I mean. Yeah. And I said earlier, it's the 27th. Today's February the 26th. All right, let me get this over here. Again, I love these tubs. You know, these are food grade. There's a lot of people that use these tubs for large food production. It'll hold a lot. You can fit so much tater salad in one of these babies. Yes. Okay, look here. We got something peeking now. I don't know if y'all can see this. Funny thing is, y'all can see this a lot better than I am. Okay, there's something. There's one of them. I'm not expecting a huge deal out of this since it got such a late start on the growing season. It was in a little tiny pot whenever I got these from a friend of mine. There's a friend of mine named Timbo Wolf. And if you find him out there on Facebook, you found yourself a great guy. More knowledge of Mother Nature than and growing a few things, and fish, especially fish, mushrooms. Amazing man. Lots of knowledge. A very good friend. All right. But these, look there, there's some dried up little bits here. Okay. One thing, whenever you've got a turmeric plant and it goes dormant, you want to keep it watered, and I have, but I'm seeing a lot of dry soil too here. Look here, look at this worm. You see the earthworm right here? Yeah, that's what we've got here in the greenhouse. Yes, good soil. Okay, this reveal here. Now, turmeric, now there's that little bulb right there. That might make it. That little tuber. Turmeric will grow these little tubers, and they call it a hand. And a turmeric hand grows down into the dirt. Ginger spreads out across the soil, but turmeric goes down. And you see what you've got here. It's sent down, the roots into the soil. It just didn't have enough time to mature and grow much during the summer. But these weren't here whenever I planted it. It was only growing out of something that was like this. I'll take this and these here. Let's see what we've got on this one. I had two turmeric plants in here. And y'all bear with me if y'all say turmeric or turmeric or however you want to pronounce it. It's fine. However we want to do things. All of these is right in here. All of this is good. I may be able to just go ahead and take it out of the pot. Now look here. See, that was starting a little hand there, and it dried up. That's what it does. But you run a risk of getting things too wet. If it's not going to be growing and it's going dormant, you risk getting things too wet and it rotting in the colder temperatures. And that's not what you want. So it's kind of a balancing act. And as I told you, I don't know everything. I'm learning, just like a lot of you folks. And this is just my journey to doing more of that. So what we've got here in this reveal, not an explosion of turmeric roots, which I didn't, like I said, didn't think that there would be. And so this is all learning, and that's the big reward, is learning as we go. So we do have some turmeric hands that were starting to form real good, but they dried up. They went dormant and dried up. And we've got these, and I'm pretty sure, look at all that. Let's see, let me get in here. Can I get you to, yeah, look, I'm sure that y'all can see that green right there. All right, this is alive, and it's looking forward to spring almost as much as I am, maybe more. Maybe it's saying, hey, I need some warm temperature so I can live, so this man don't kill me. That's what we've got for the reveal of that. Now this spring, all the things that I've got is going to have a lot more time to grow during the warm weather. So I hope you've enjoyed that. If you'll bear with me for just another second here, there's something I wanted to do, but I do want to impress you that you can grow this. Now, I'm in north central Alabama, and we get cold here. If you've got a place where you can bring them inside the house, then you can experience the same thing and even better. Some of you do. There's people that grow tropical food way up north and even up in Europe. There's a man up in Nebraska that uses the geothermal heat of his land to grow oranges. And if he can grow oranges up in Nebraska, and I think I've got that right, Nebraska, you can grow what you want to around your house too. I want to give a shout out to another channel that I just learned about today. And I couldn't figure out how to do it exactly to show it on my YouTube channel. But this is Copperhead Homestead, Copperhead Road Homestead. So this man right here and his family have a homestead going. They've got a home place, and they are doing some amazing things. And I've had a chance, see, now he's just started his channel, and I have had a chance to catch up on his videos this morning earlier, and I am absolutely impressed, and I see wonderful things for his channel and his family. So he's just getting started, and this is a great time to catch somebody that's probably going to be able to show you lots of things, and you can catch him in the beginning and help his family out and spread the word and help his channel grow. But Daniel, it's nice to talk to you this morning. Nice to meet you, and wish you good luck. And for everybody else, everybody that's watching here, you know, turmeric, grow some and get ready for spring. Well, that's going to wind up my my days till spring challenge for the day. There's 22 days till spring left today. Not sure what I'm going to do tomorrow, but I'm going to bring you along with me. Thanks for watching, y'all. Bye-bye. One more thing in postscript that I wanted to mention along with this video is, I say even in north central Alabama, there are people further north of me up in Huntsville, and maybe even further north than that grow turmeric year-round, and I don't think that they take it out of the ground. They cover it up. One man's name is Greg Allison, Green Greg's Worm Farm, and he grows turmeric there, and a lot of it. And I think he's got some videos talking about how he does it. So find him out there on YouTube or on Facebook, and that's a man that's got a huge library, more videos than you can watch in a day. I'll tell you that right now. Another one is Pat G. Smith. Now, she is down in Mobile, Alabama, and she's got much warmer temperatures, and I do believe that she's got turmeric down there that could possibly be growing right now. I'm not 100% sure, but she grows turmeric, and I've watched some of her videos. Amazing woman, turning her property into a Garden of Eden. So just another couple of little shout outs there to some amazing people, and I hope you go and check them out, subscribe. They're doing some great things. So I'll try to wrap it up now. Bye. We'll see you tomorrow.